everybody, and welcome back to another Ohio Train 705 Railfanning Productions video. Before the actual video gets started, I wanted to share some photos of the video that you are about to be watching of some photos of that day. Thank you for watching and listening, and I hope you enjoy this video. Our first train upon arriving at Berea, we catch an westbound NS manifest, which would be NS 35N, getting permission to head west all the way to NS's East St. Louis, Missouri's yard. This train comes out of Conway, Pennsylvania. Our second train upon arriving at Berea was NS-16G, with the BNSF trailing second right after the tail end of NS-35N cleared Berea. This train comes out of the clearing yard in Chicago, Illinois, and continues all the way to Conway, Pennsylvania. Our first NS eastbound intermodal train of the day would be NS-22W. This train comes out of Chicago, Illinois, and terminates in Rutherford, Pennsylvania. Our next NS train of the day would be NS eastbound train 66R. This train would be our best catch of the day while at Berea because of BCOL paint trailing third. This would be my first BCOL paint in the blue form. This train would take me by surprise, as I thought it would already clear Berea. But after sitting in the siding waiting for a crew, it finally went east of Berea at around 9:50 a.m. Our first CSX train of the day would be CSX Q364, heading eastbound to its final destination of Selkirk, New York. This train would come out of Avon, Indiana. This train would also have a little bit of color, with an NS leader and a fabulous horn show, and a UP trailing second. Our next NS train of the day would be NS westbound train 21Q, which comes out of Rutherford, Pennsylvania, and terminates in 63rd Street Yard in Chicago, Illinois, carrying J.B. Hunt stacks in the front, mixed with UPS trailers and a couple of other. Our next train of the day would be CSX westbound train Q635, which would actually turn south in Fostoria onto the CSX Columbus subdivision and all the way down to Carson's Yard in Columbus, Ohio. This train would be trash loads coming out of Selkirk, New York. The next train to come on this beautiful day would be CSX I-0010 heading westbound to its final destination of Bedford Park, Illinois, with a couple of single stacks, and then later on in the train we'll get to double stacks. Our next train of the day in Berea, Ohio, would be CSX I-158, heading back to Port Newark, New Jersey, to drop off some auto racks and some stacks. Our next westbound CSX train of the day would be a CSX mixed freight train coming from Selkirk, New York, and heading to Cincinnati, Ohio's CSX's Queensgate Yard. This train would be CSXQ 561. Notice how the second engine would be a YN2-9. Next two trains of the day would be a race. Both autorack trains, both westbounds. The train that would come first, by the way, would be NS westbound train 11N, which comes out of Oak Island, New Jersey, and terminates in Sterling Heights, Michigan, which is an auto move. Racing that would be CSX Q215, which would be taking the Indianapolis line today for something I do not know why, but was running via the Indianapolis line instead of the Newcastle sub. The CSX autorack train would be very long, making its way back to CSX's Wallbridge Yard in Toledo, Ohio. Train. Our next CSX train of the day would be eastbound train I-004, which comes out of Bedford Park, Illinois, and terminates in North Bergen, New Jersey. Eastbound intermodal train. Here in Berea, we've seen like 7 CSX trains in 2 hours. That might be a new record. Literally. Another high priority intermodal
Popping
train
tags.
makes its way past our cameras. And I have reason to believe the symbol for this train is NS25V, which comes out of Chicago, Illinois and terminates in Rutherford, Pennsylvania. Our next turn of the day to roll by our cameras wasn't exactly rolling. This was a creeping CSX Q364, which we were sure was about to stop, but just kept on going at a good 15 mile per hour speed, as usually you see trains go through Berea at about around 60. I have no idea why this train was going 15 miles per hour, but it was very strange to see. Okay, this is terrible power. AC 44668M though. Duo. I don't need you to beep. As the sun creeps lower into the sky, here we see NS205 making its way west to Chicago, Illinois' 47th Street Yard, coming off the Clarksville line onto the Chicago line in the Brook Park connection. As you would see, this train, as it usually does, has two BNSF pumpkins on point. As we were heading over the bridge, ready to leave, I saw headlights approaching from the east. As it would later turn out, this would be NS309, which comes out of East Binghamton, New York, and terminates in Elkhart, Indiana.
Sorry about that.
This train would have UP Foreign Power third in tow.
Hondas are very cheap, so yeah. Sorry, hear that noise? Stupid car.
Anyways, sorry for the delay about this video. This video took me a while to edit, and I really didn't feel like editing this video, honestly. But this was a great outing, seeing 20 trains. That's pretty good. Alrighty, we'll see you in the next video. And for all you fans and foamers out there, have a good night and peace out. Bye.